My name is Kevin Riggs, and I'm pastor of Franklin Community Church in Franklin, Tennessee. And I'm here today standing with fellow faith leaders, Republican state senators, and at least one Republican state representative, asking Governor Lee to stop executions and to review and address the problems with the lethal injection protocol. While being the most egregious attempt, Mr. Tony Carruthers' botched execution attempt on May 21st, 2026 has not been the only bungled execution in recent memory. In May of 2022, the execution of Oscar Frank Smith was stopped because the drug protocol had been, quote, mismanaged. As a result, Governor Lee halted all executions and called for an independent review of the state's execution protocol to address a, again, quote, technical oversight. The review, filed late in 2023 or early 2024, I don't remember exactly when, reported that the same technical oversight that halted Mr. Smith's execution occurred in the previous 7 executions. Mr. Smith was executed in May of 2022, but an autopsy was not performed because of Mr. Smith's deeply held religious beliefs. Following Mr. Smith's execution, Byron Black was executed in August of 2025. Mr. Black experienced excruciating pain because the state refused to turn off his implanted cardioverter defibrillator before the execution. An autopsy of Mr. Black confirmed he suffered during the execution, which is a clear violation of the 8th Amendment's prohibition on cruel and unusual punishment. In December of 2025, Harold Wayne Nichols was executed. There have been significant problems in all 4 executions since Governor Lee's independent review. And now the state plans to execute Darrell Hines on Thursday, August 13th. After suffering 2 strokes, Mr. Hines has lost the use of the left side of his body and is confined to a hospital bed in the prison's infirmary. If there was ever a case for a compassionate clemency, this is it. How is justice served by removing Mr. Hines from a hospital bed and then strapping him to a gurney to kill him? Meanwhile, in early 2025, 9 death row inmates filed a lawsuit against asking the courts to take a closer look at Tennessee's drug protocol. That lawsuit has not yet been heard. Governor Lee, please stop Mr. Hines' execution and all scheduled executions until the lawsuit can be heard and a thorough review of what happened to Mr. Carruthers has been completed. Like Governor Lee, I consider myself an evangelical Christian. And while there are differing opinions about capital punishment among evangelicals, all evangelicals oppose the torture of another human being. All evangelicals believe Jesus when he said, "Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy." The great Bishop of Hippo, North Africa, Augustine, whose teachings are the foundation of a lot of our theology, was a reluctant supporter of capital punishment. In a letter to a proconsul pleading for clemency for a man condemned to die, Augustine urged his friend, quote, to forget you have the power of capital punishment. In another letter he wrote, and again I quote, "Our desire is rather that justice be satisfied without the taking of their lives." Furthermore, the Apostle Paul wrote, "Praise be to the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God." And that's 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 3 through 4. Governor Lee, you and I both know what it is like to lose someone close to us and to go through great trials and afflictions. We can both testify that during those times, the God of all comfort comforted us in miraculous ways. And one reason God comforted us and showed us compassion is so we can show that same compassion to others. Governor Lee, I know you spend considerable time in prayer before, during, and after an execution. As a fellow sojourner, I am asking you to spend time in prayer today and offer a compassionate clemency to Mr. Darrell Hines and to halt all executions until the courts can hear the lawsuit and a thorough review of what happened to Mr. Carruthers is completed.